Hey everybody, my name is Tara Ingalls and I am the current board president of the Oregon Chamber of Commerce, and I'm going to do a little tutorial for you on how to update your Chamber Master profile on the Oregon, Wisconsin website so that you can get a little bit more bang for your buck. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here for you. All right. So when you get to the OregonWI.com website, you're going to scroll down to the bottom and you are going to click on the member login. When you click on the member login, if you don't know what your username is or your password, it's going to be a username or an email that was set up by the account manager of the chamber membership. So it might not be if you're in billing or if you're in HR or maybe marketing, it may not be your login information. So you'll need to find out from the chamber office who is the main administrative login there. And then once you're logged in, it's going to land on a web page that looks a little bit like this. So you're going to see, you may or may not see your headshot up in the corner here, but this is where all of the information that we're going to be adding today is going to appear. And I just want to show you a little bit about maybe a good, better, best profile. So Mark Art RV is a new member of the Oregon Chamber, and when you become a member, this is pretty much the base membership profile that you're going to get, only because we don't have all the contact information or photos or logos for your business. So they get your address, your phone number, your email, your website, a map to your location, and then usually a write-up of some sort that's provided with your application. You can take that one step further and log in and add a few more things like your social media account, driving directions, hours, and then again, expand on that about us section. But my profile shows you a little bit more about some of the cool, fun features that you can add, like photos and things to enhance your profile visually. So adding your logo, adding in these will show you the categories that you're listed in when it comes to our directory. Um, I have, our About Us here. You can add a YouTube video link or a Vimeo link. So if you have a video about your business or an overview or something like that, you can add that there. And so people can watch a short video about your company. You can also create 5 custom links. So those can be links to a YouTube video, links to your website, maybe an interior page of your website, maybe a quote form, appointment scheduler, whatever you want those links to be. And I'll show you how we'll customize those. And then you can also add in photos. So I have 4, 5, 6, 7 photos here. I don't know if there's a limit on how many you can add, but I, would err on the side of adding as many that make sense for your organization. And then there is representative information if you have more than one rep in your company is listed at the bottom. So how do you go about making these updates? So again, once you're logged in, you'll want to toggle on these left sides over here, just to make sure that all of your contact information is correct. Really, the primary contact is what's going to show at the bottom of that website there. So make sure that spelling is correct, phone numbers are in there, their job title if you want that included. You can also put links to that individual's social media networks. If you don't put anything in, by default, it will just link to the LinkedIn and Facebook. Actually, don't think these link anywhere, but you can put in their personal LinkedIn and their personal Facebook if you want. But you're going to want to click on this company area here, and this is where you can start putting in some of the information. So obviously, you want to like try to get 100% completion in all these areas. That would be the goal for when you're filling this out. Under organization information, this is going to be more of the overarching company information. So the name of the company, the main number, the main email, the main website, that kind of thing. And put that in. You can put in your established date, how many employees you have, and then you can also put in a billing contact there if you want to add that. But that's going to be the contact information. You can add employees if you want to have multiple employees. They will be able to you'll be able to select them if you, for example, want to register for a luncheon. You can put in more than one employee there and register them, and then you don't have to enter that information over and over. Website information. So this is the area where you can put in the social media networks that are for the actual company. You can put in, so this is the larger, longer uh, display about your company. I don't have a ton of text in there. I should actually add a little bit more. But you can have up to 1,200, 1,300 characters there. So you can put in maybe how your company is unique. You can put in products and services, whatever you want to put there. So I would encourage you to fill that out. And then down here is the search results description, and that is what appears when somebody searches your company here. So let's say they put in graphic design, they're trying to find you. That is going to appear right here. And that also appears in the membership directory that gets sent out in spring. So you want to make sure that whatever this says is a very short, succinct description of your company so that it is what we put into the community guide every year. Hours of operation, driving directions, and then here's those 5 bulleted lists. So I put in custom professional graphic design, links to my website, 5-day turnaround, links to my why choose page. But really, these could be links anywhere. It could be linked to your YouTube channel, it could be linked to an appointment scheduler, whatever you want. And then these keywords down here are not necessarily the keywords that you are listed as far as your category in the directory. These are keywords about products and services that your company offers. Your directory listing location is actually kind of behind the scenes. You don't get to pick that. Or you do get to pick that, but you can't manage that within your listing here. That's something that has to be done through the office. So if you want to change that, let us know what you want to change that to. And then, of course, there's billing information and that kind of thing. But once you have this, let's actually look at some of the other things. So logo design. So this is the logo that's going to appear with your organization. Here's the photos. You can click on Manage Gallery, and then you can kind of move and drag and drop these around. You can also delete them if they're no longer, make sense for your company. You can also write a caption. So if you're out on the field doing an estimate, let's say your gutter hub and you're like showing a picture of a guy on the roof, it could be like, at home estimates for within 48 hours or something like that if you want to add a caption. You can add a video link, like I had mentioned, you can add a YouTube video link there. And then the map pin information just shows the location. What's kind of cool about this is that you can actually manually set the coordinates and move the pin around if it doesn't make sense for where your entrance is. Like, for example, we want people to enter on the backside of our building, not the parking lot where Pick and Save is located. So you can actually move this pin, which is kind of cool. You can also upload an image if you've got a map that you've created. Um, and then membership badge. This is a membership badge that you can actually generate that just says that you're a proud member of Oregon Area Chamber of Commerce. You can download that image and then put it on your website. And then it will link people from your website. You can link them to your directory listing. So that's the information that I have for you today. I hope you'll take 5-10 minutes to fill out as much of this information as you can. I would love to see your profile. If you'd love to throw it to me and send it to me, you can reach me at president@oregonwi.com. I'd love to see what you end up putting out there to help solicit potential people to check out your business. So thanks. I hope you had a great day. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.